In 2020, a crack commando unit was sent to quarantine by coronavirus for an illness they didn't deserve. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security lockdown to the Los Angeles and Las Vegas underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can interview, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Take Warning podcast.
Them old Take Warning boys.
I'll tell you what, that's not my queen that died that day.
I really wish you would get rid of the whole like A-Team intro before you play like that music and stuff. Like just do the music with the goats.
Yeah.
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 Maybe
you can make like an electronica remix with goats.
Yeah. throw some Take Warning in
like
there.
Like Chemical Brothers, like straight out of the Matrix. That'd
be good.
That would be awesome.
Have some pew pew shooting in the background.
Pew pews and you do.
Good.
Yeah.
Do it.
A couple bang bangs and a zooming. That's a callback. Term. That's a callback to yesterday's show.
Yeah. Was it really yesterday? Man, it seemed like we just did that show for some reason. It's crazy.
Like it just happened.
Yeah, it's crazy how time flies.
All right. So, Greg, this is your show. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So,
good night, audience.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Yep.
So Disney, the parent corporation that owns the company that you currently work for, had their it's 3 years now, and normally it's every 2, but they had the D23 Expo this year. So, me being the Disney person, nerd guy that I am, I watched the main stuff. I didn't watch like all the little things, but I figured we would, spend this hour or so talking about everybody's favorite topic.
Wait, a whole
Disney.
hour?
Or 45 or 30 minutes.
I want to talk about Prop 27.
What's that? Nope, you're out.
Is that it's illegal gambling in California? The online
3 out of the 4 people. What? You don't have legal gambling in California?
No.
Dude, don't you have like an Indian casino like 20 minutes from your house?
No. But you can't. So you can only use Indian casinos in California. And they're legalizing like using, what do they call it, DraftKings and shit like that. But these Indian casinos, we'll talk about it later. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
D23.
Yeah. So I said D23, and then now you're talking about. I know you get excited when we talk about numbers, Rick.
Let's talk about D's.
All right. So what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about like movie shows, video games, parks? What do you want to talk about?
Nope. What? Okay. So the parks are going to be overpriced.
Was that what they were telling us? Overpriced. Yeah.
Is that what they're going to tell us?
The parks was pretty much a letdown. They basically like said stuff like, hey, we have meet and greets with people, and then these are some of the ideas that we're going to do, but nothing is actually planned yet. And the things that we currently have planned are not going to come out for a while. So yeah, have fun. But in the parks, they came out. Did you see like the Hulk animatronic that they were going to talk about for Avengers Campus in Disneyland?
Mm-mm.
No. So like this dude is like an 8-foot fucking or whatever, like Hulk, but it's not Hulk like you think it's Hulk. It's Hulk in like an Avengers spacesuit, and it was just fucking awkward. Like his arms are stuck like this, and he's just like, and like it was his helmet on and everything. You could only like see like this much of his face, which for audio only people, it's basically like eyes and nose. And then so it's like this guy doesn't even look like a Hulk. But anyway.
What were they doing? So that's just like a meet and greet guy?
Yeah. And then they said, at Star Wars Land, they're going to have a meet and greet with Mandalorian and Grogu in his little carrier thing. Which I'm like, why are you talking? Nobody cares about meet and greets.
Is it Grogu from Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, it can be.
Well, he talks shit about Groot.
Well, yeah. Maybe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, and then in the parks, at California Adventure, Pacific Wharf, they're turning that into a San Fran Tokyo or whatever. Fransokyo, yes, from Big Hero 6.
San Fransokyo,
which I think is gonna be pretty cool.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm happy they're bringing Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Movie's been out for so long and they've done nothing with it.
So the the Splash Mountain getting turned into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, that's not going to be opened until 2024. And we just talked about this shit like literally last year. Rick talked about like doing her in the butt and stuff.
Do you see how Toontown is going to get a Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway?
Yeah.
Does anybody care about that?
Do you think it's
dude? It's actually a pretty cool ride. I went on the one in Disney World. It's pretty fucking awesome, dude.
But do you think it's a desperate attempt to try and save Toontown from dying?
Dude, I love Toontown.
I think Toontown's going.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything with it. They haven't updated it. They haven't done any of that.
Yeah, they're in the process of updating it right now, dude. Toontown's been closed for like
30 years too late.
You're silly. And then in other news, Hatbox Ghost, who is the pretty cool animatronic from the Disneyland Haunted Mansion, is coming to the Haunted Mansion in Florida. So that's going to be cool for them. The next Disney Cruise Line ship is going to be called Disney Treasure.
Is it going to be $8 million per occupant?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. So there, and they said that Disney Wonder next year, which is one of the first ships that came out, they're going to be sailing to Australia and New Zealand beginning next year. So
that's going to be cool.
And then they're talking about they're starting construction. So they already have one of their own private islands that they created in the Bahamas called Castaway Cay. And now they're starting construction on a second one that's going to be called Lighthouse Point, which the concept art and everything looked fucking pretty cool. And then I guess the parks in Shanghai are going to get a Zootopia land, which I think would be pretty fucking cool.
I want a Zootopia land here.
And then there's rumors that they're going to be building a fifth park in Orlando that's going to be based around the villains, which I think would be pretty cool. So, yeah, that was it for the parks, pretty much.
What do the Los Angeles Angels have to do to save that team?
Sell it and move them to fucking Vegas?
Why would they have to move them to Vegas? Why not just keep them there? Sell the land where Edison is. Let Disney do something with that. Make it more of a park, right? Because it's close by, isn't it?
No.
Yeah. No.
Well, it's not like right next door.
Yeah, it's not like walking distance.
I was just thinking. So let Disneyland expand. Maybe they sell it to Disney.
Like Greg said, it's not walking distance, though.
No, I'm saying sell the team to Disney.
Oh, sell the
team to Disney.
Back to Disney? Disney already owned that.
Yeah, I know. So give it back to them. Sell the team to Disney. They were doing a lot better then, at least money-wise.
Yeah, Artie Moreno, the only time he went to the playoffs was like his first or second season he owned them. So, yeah. But yeah, no, that's been rumored too, but nothing to confirm that. Let's see here. So let's talk about the ones that I took notes on was the stuff that had trailers for it. I know there was a lot of things that were announced at like the Marvel thing. That
movies or games?
Movies or TV shows.
Okay.
So just in general. Okay. So we kind of talked about the live action Little Mermaid a little bit, not really on the last episode.
We don't want to bring that back up.
Yeah, so they're doing that. They for the cult favorite movie Hocus Pocus, that Hollywood movie, they actually released a trailer for Hocus Pocus 2.
You know what? So actually, really? on the Little Mermaid, I got this is the thing. I don't have a problem with any race they use, but do you want to make it? I mean, it's fantasy, so you really can't get that upset. But I was listening to some things, and I'm a part of a couple science groups, and they're like, dude, if you're really upset about her being black, like, how about how she's not anatomically correct? Because no fish has their tail go straight down. It would be coming out of her back, and that would be really weird, wouldn't it? Or she would be translucent or gray. Shut up.
Yeah.
Let them do it. It's a fucking fantasy. Shut up.
Yeah.
No, but it's real.
But that's not the only movie that they're doing that for, too. I think I can't remember. Was it Beauty and the Beast? The live action Beauty and the Beast that they were doing with where Belle it's
Snow White.
Or Snow White, yeah.
It's Snow White. Yeah.
Snow White. Yeah.
I saw that.
So,
but who cares?
There's
we're all
whatever.
people of color at this point. Like we're slowly blending together. Fucking who cares? Tell a good story. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. And people are just too traditional, but if you look at traditional, well, how many people of color did not get main roles in movies, whether it be fantasy or otherwise, when these movies were first created? So
exactly.
Yeah.
So no, and the same thing with the Lord of the Rings. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, have you watched that show?
I like
side topic. I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it yet. Is it good?
It's in line with the Silmarillion. There are a couple characters in there where like actors where I'm like, ugh. I don't like who's Elrond. I don't like the casting, but not because of the color of their skin, but more or less like they're just not like what I would envision.
Why'd you have to say that?
Because that's been the big topic about Lord of the Rings too. Why is there a black elf? Like, because
who said that?
Tolkien, like, it's been a huge thing. Same people that are out there complaining about fucking.
You're saying it's a huge thing,
Mermaid.
but I haven't seen anything like that.
Well, if you were in duper circles, you'd hear about it.
Oh my god,
Jesus,
that's not my elf.
No, like legit, that's been a thing where to the point where the actors from the movie and the series had to band together and say like, look, dude, we're not going to tolerate any of this shit anymore. Like, stop fucking shaming us on Twitter and shit about me being a black high elf. Like, the big thing is Tolkien never fucking said, you know, what race they were. He just said, you know, I mean, they said the race, but he never said like, oh, well, they're all white. Like, that didn't happen.
Dude, fuck, dude. Harry Potter, the chick who wrote J.K. Rowling, wasn't there controversy around her by not having black characters in the Harry Potter movies too? Wasn't there like some drama by that too?
It wasn't her, it was the studio, and she's more in trouble for being some kind of like anti-trans feminist or something. I don't remember what they call it.
Yeah,
Cooper can tell you about that. I don't know, who fucking cares.
Yeah.
Anyways,
listen next week.
Fuck Hocus Pocus.
And then so they are making another Santa Claus movie called Santa Clauses. You know, the one by Tim Allen.
It's a series.
Well, whatever. What I'm saying, this is movies or shows. So yeah,
it looks funny. By the way, that trailer was funny.
You said it has Tim Allen in it.
Yeah. Like the original cast from the first couple are in there, and like just watch the trailer, Josh. You'll like it. There's some funny shit in there.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
My daughter's fucking excited.
My wife's excited too. She loves that shit.
I mean, it's a good book, but I didn't read. I only read the first one that she had.
And then they didn't really show a trailer, but the next Indiana Jones film, and didn't
they show some footage or something of it?
I don't know. I know Harrison Ford got all like choked up on stage and shit talking about it.
Oh, that's because he just heard about the Queen dying.
Oh my god.
And then Rick, I don't know if you want to talk about Werewolf by Night.
So really exciting. Like it's a one shot, right? Marvel used to, you know, they still do every once in a while, but Marvel does these one shots where they're just like an off the cuff story. They might pull in a Marvel character that we know. They might not. It might just be a one-off story. And Werewolf by Night is one of those. We might see Man-Thing in this because I think he was in the comic it's been a while since I read this one shot. But I'm pretty sure Man-Thing was in this too. So there's some really cool shit there. And then Lee, I don't know if you noticed or if you've looked at it, checked it out, but a couple of one of our friends, our mutual friends, that's Mr. Hollywood. We've met one of the people that are starring in it, and the lead actress from his movie that he put out a couple years ago is in it also. So kind of a trip.
Didn't pay attention.
I mean,
but it does look entertaining. Yeah,
the trailer looked pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Is it Jessica Jones? Who is that? I couldn't tell who that was.
I couldn't tell who it was either. Yeah.
Either way, it looked good. It looks entertaining.
Who have we met?
I'll text you.
Peeps.
We can't say it.
No.
Yeah, because they carry pew-pews. Can't say it out loud.
Yeah, someone might show up with a slam-a-dama.
They're watching you on their Zoomies.
I was waiting for the Zoomies.
And then Secret Invasion. Speaking of Marvel,
best trailer from the whole fucking thing.
Now we know where Nick Fury was all this time with a shitty beard. You know, it looked very interesting to me, but I'm worried about how the timeline is going to work. But they've done a pretty good job overall with the timeline shit with Marvel and all the movies and stuff like that. So, you know, I have faith that this one will work out.
I'm enjoying what they're doing with Marvel overall right now. I didn't think I was. I mean, the movies have kind of sucked, but the shows have been pretty fucking spot on.
Dude, have you caught up to? Speaking of which,
not till tomorrow. I told you, not till tomorrow. But yeah,
I will just say
I love that show.
I will just say this. Fucking the two shows that I probably had the least amount of interest in were Ms. Marvel and fucking She-Hulk. And both of them, especially She-Hulk, I think She-Hulk's been my favorite out of the bunch, dude. Like, it's just
I'm telling you, man,
it's amazing, dude.
Does it appeal to your feminist side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And my green side too, on top of that.
Gotcha.
My tall green side. Yes.
And we're also hulking figures now. So
yeah,
that's just being out of shape.
But it's so funny because they actually like take jabs at like shit, like her talking to the camera, like speaking to the audience,
breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. And then also like she does this joke, and I don't think I'm ruining anything, but she makes this joke like, this is not going to be one of those shows where there's just a cameo guest appearance in every episode.
Yeah.
And then literally every episode has had some type of guest on there.
Like fucking Wong or Bruce Banner. Or everybody's in it. Yeah. It's
and she was like, well, with the exception of Bruce, like, you know, he kind of needed to be there. But no, this isn't one of those shows. And then like, yeah. So, but no, man, She-Hulk's fucking pretty awesome, dude. And then, so there was that. Mandalorian season 3. I know everybody's as excited as I am about that.
I don't know if I'm excited or not.
What? I'm excited.
I haven't watched the trailer yet. The trailer came out, right?
Yeah. And by the way, like all these announcements, like I wish I would have known about this beforehand because I'm trying to find everything on YouTube and shit. Dude, go on Disney Plus. They have recaps of all the fucking D23 presentations right there on Disney Plus. I was like, I wish I would have known about this 3 days ago, but you know, whatever. Willow. They did an extended trailer for Willow.
That kind of gave me chills, man, when I was watching it.
That's fucking pretty good, excited. Dude. I think it's I think it's going to be good. Yeah, and I think me and you are the only ones that actually remember Willow, Rick. But
no, that's okay. Fucking Peck.
I'm
looking forward to that movie or that show. It's a show. Sorry.
And more Star Wars. So they revealed this on like Star Wars Celebration, but Tales of the Jedi. They did like a more extended trailer on like all those little mini episodes. And I'm gonna say, dude, like, and I know you guys aren't like Star Wars fans as much as I am, but for anybody who's remotely interested in Star Wars, if you have not seen any of the animated shows, you need to stop what you're doing this fucking weekend and just watch almost all of them with the exception of Star Wars Resistance. Don't watch that one, but watch the Clone Wars.
Why not watch that one?
Because that one wasn't good. But go back, watch all the Clone Wars.
Can I interject for a second here?
Yes.
When I walked into Lee's house, the only toys that he allows his like 28 kids to play with are Star Wars toys, and basically they're his old Star Wars toys.
No, they're not.
They're only allowed a potato and Star Wars toys.
Fuck.
Just
my kid. I made him do chores for like 2 months straight to earn this shit, and he got an ATTE walker from
it's
Clone
called
Wars.
An AT-AT. Okay, God.
No, it's called an ATTE.
True fans call it an AT-AT.
No, you're thinking
that's
of an
AT-AT.
This is an ATTE.
This is an ATTE.
Excuse me, there's a difference here between an ATTE and an ATAT. One is bipedal and the other one has 4 legs. Excuse me.
He's yelling at us to watch Clone Wars, and then he's no, that's called an AT-AT, sir. It's called an AT-AT.
It comes out in season 3 of the Clone Wars, episode 14.
Dude,
so he made me troll. God damn it!
He made me get this fucking ATTE walker, and it was a Lego set. Thing is huge. It's actually really fucking cool.
I will take it off your hands.
It was $150.
Yeah, dude.
Lego
would you say it's huge?
It was huge.
Huge. It's huge. Lego's huge.
Huge load.
Yeah.
It was a huge set.
So, Lee, have you watched any of the animated ones?
Oh, dude,
I know
my kid
Rick
makes me watch them all the time.
To do that. What's that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
My kid, like any room my kid is in, he needs to have Clone Wars or Bad Batch playing. So I've seen.
Sweet. Yeah, and
like, I haven't even had to sit down and watch it myself because every room I walk into is just on.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And then I think the best one out of the bunch is Star Wars Rebels. Like I loved fucking Star Wars Rebels, man. It was fucking amazing. Yeah. Made me cry at the end.
All right. So what other new things came out?
Andor, which I know is going to be your favorite show, Rick.
Where's the goat sound, dude? That was the perfect time.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on, Rick.
Yeah, and instead he's
like
just
how he's
into his microphone.
Yeah.
So, did you look at the extended trailers and everything for Andor?
I have not watched them because I'm not interested.
Watch them, dude. They'll get you. I think they do a better job of kind of, because the first trailers, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? And then now, like, the extended trailers are kind of giving you more context and better explain it.
Are there Jedi?
Because I think, dude, you know there's going to be people showing up. That's what they do. Look at all the episodes of Mandalorian, Bad Batch, fucking everything. There's guest people that are going to show up. I guarantee
he's getting 22 fucking episodes to Obi-Wan 6. Fuck him.
I don't think it's 22. Dude, they haven't made no 22. They don't even make their animated seasons 22.
I think it's like 12, but I'm still angry about it because he gets twice as many episodes as Obi-Wan. And all my argument is here, everybody's there to watch Star Wars for fucking the mystical Jedi and Sith and the war there, and we haven't seen any of that shit. Rogue One was amazing. It was fucking incredible, and I loved it because it was a fresh breath of fresh air. And then they did Solo. Again, no fucking anything. Mandalorian, barely any Jedi shit. Right? Like, you're doing all this shit, and it's cool.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's
barely?
About a bounty hunter. It's not about...
Did you watch
Jedi.
last season of Mandalorian or not?
Yeah, it took 4 goddamn years.
You know, they show fucking... Oh, my God. You need help.
So,
I love when Greg gets passionate about something.
Not enough Jedi, not enough Sith. That's all I'm saying. The whole fucking reason to watch this shit.
Last series that came out was all about Jedi, called Obi-Wan.
Yeah, we got 6 episodes, and that was it.
It still came out.
It was 6 amazing, incredible, glorious, the best fucking things.
No, they weren't. Episode 2 was kind of meh, but the other ones were.
But episode 3, holy fuck.
What I could have lived without? I could have lived without the Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, 100%. That shit was boring.
Yep.
Yeah, it provided.
I still haven't even watched that where I could get the Mandalorian episode.
It provided nothing.
No. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right, you want to talk video games now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do video games. So I'm not going off that article you sent me, Rick. So I'm just going off my notes.
Okay.
So Tron Identity. They didn't really give too many details other than a trailer of like a Tron disc lighting up, and I guess like you're gonna be in the world of Tron that is like 100 and I don't know. It's like way after the previous movies that you've seen of Tron. So yeah,
is Tron interesting to you guys? Like,
I love Tron. I love Tron, but I didn't like the last movie.
I don't think I've ever watched like any of the newer ones.
I didn't watch the last one.
Well, I saw the new one with Olivia Wilde, right? That's who, isn't it? I don't really care about them. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's like it could never happen, and I wouldn't even care.
Rick,
but it's cool that they're doing it. I just don't care.
No.
Rick, you never text me the name that we couldn't say.
Oh, sorry. What's the next game?
So this one is a Switch inclusive game called Illusion Island. So it's basically a game that's based upon the current cartoon of Mickey Mouse. So have you seen like that new style of the Mickey Mouse cartoons that have been out for the past couple years? So it's kind of a game based on that.
Okay.
Basically what Mickey's Runaway Railway, like that type of animation, but in the video game. But the new Mickey Mouse cartoons are pretty good, dude. I don't know if you've seen them, but go back.
I haven't, but that's cool.
What new Mickey Mouse cartoons?
Dude, they've been out. Dude, they're on fucking Disney Plus. They've been out there.
What cartoons though?
Oh my God, Lee, go look on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I have Disney Plus.
Let's keep this gravy train rolling.
Yeah. One of your many kids have watched that show.
I want to know which cartoons you're talking about.
What are we doing here?
The new style of Mickey Mouse.
Who is with you, Rick, that you're showing off for all of a sudden?
I'm trying to watch the Dodger game. If they win tonight, we clinch.
And whatever.
Sorry, Greg.
Rick, Marvel Sons.
Stupid.
Really? You think so?
I have zero interest in a turn-based fucking strategy game. If I can't actually run around and be all badass, that's fucking stupid.
I don't know if it's really like turn-based.
It is turn-based. It's a turn-based strategy game.
The way I got out of it was it's kind of like DC Universe, like married Command and Conquer, and that's what it is. But anyway,
I'd be cool with that. I'd
be cool with that, but that's real-time strategy. It's not. It's turn-based strategy, so it sucks.
Whatever, Rick.
I don't know.
Marvel Snap is like a solitaire type game, but
what's with
Marvel?
Them? Like, why do people care about card games like that? Like, they did that with Witcher, right? Didn't they do that with Witcher, and then they did it with Fable?
Yeah.
They're like, check out the card game. It's like, actually, what I want is another Fable. Like,
Yeah,
it'd
right.
be cool to play a game, not
Dude,
play cards.
have you gone back on like Xbox Game Pass and like tried to play the original Fable?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't do it, dude. I'm like, the
It's not
graphics
good.
are shit.
It is.
It's like,
Ooh,
yeah.
you know what I did get on my PS5? I got Tony Hawk 1 and 2, the remaster, and it's fucking dope. It's still so good. Yeah,
So wait,
just throwing that out there.
What would they do with The Witcher? They made a card game.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
like,
made like
whatever.
here comes the next Witcher game, and it was just the Gwent card game.
Yeah. Like it was supposed so like I guess, and I've never played any of the Witcher games, but they've done this with other games
haven't?
too. No.
Richard's had a stroke.
Elizabeth! Oh my god. You need to at least play Witcher 3, bro. It still holds up. It's
I know.
great.
I just
Oh my god, it's so good. All right, sorry.
They're gonna be making 2 new Avatar games, which I have no hope for
Avatar
because the other one.
Yeah, it's Fern Gully comes home and Fern Gully phone home.
One of them is a mobile shooter game. So
Did they make any of them black people? Is there a problem with the casting?
Just blue. Just blue. That's it. Yeah.
I am upset they are blue. Fucking weird ass people.
Yeah. Why is it only the Crips on the fucking game and shit?
They're gonna make a red fucking Avatar.
And then Lego Star Wars doing and some of these I didn't remember the exact names, but whatever. And then there's like this old school, like Rick, you may have heard of it, but like one of the first games that Lucas Games or whatever created was LucasArts was Return to Monkey Island.
Oh fuck yeah.
They're re-releasing that.
Okay, that game was dope. It was like one of the first like PC gamer games.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
But
never not my cup of tea, but whatever. I didn't even know. So like like a couple years ago they've been coming out with like the remastered like NES Disney games like DuckTales, Chip and Dale, shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there was a Gargoyle game that
no shit.
Re-releasing. Yeah, that's gonna be. And
Dude,
then
I liked Gargoyles. Like that was a great
I love
show.
the show. I love the show. I didn't know they made a game though, but whatever. And then there's basically this Mario Kart style game where it's literally like a Disney Mario Kart. Like once you see the trailer, it's called Speedstorm.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
literally
Mario Kart, but with all fucking Disney characters.
Does it have Mike Wazowski?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
I'm in. Spell his last name.
Wiz.
A zoom zoom zim zom.
It's a zoomy.
Yeah. And then have you it's free actually on Game Pass on Xbox, but that Disney Dreamlight Valley game.
I downloaded it for my daughter to start playing because I feel like it's not a game I should be playing.
Yeah.
But
I know.
at the same time it looks dope, so I'm like, I'm gonna watch you play it. Sam.
It looks like I haven't played it either. I did the same thing. I downloaded it for my wife, and then my wife's probably never gonna play it. But yeah, it looks like a fucking Disney Sims game. Like that's whatever. I mean,
it looks good because you're kind of doing like it's interesting, but whatever.
Yeah,
we're men, we can't do that.
And then I don't know, like this trailer was fucking weird. It was like World War II Hydra, and the trailer has no title, no nothing. You just first thing you do is you see like a Hydra, like German Nazi type hat, and then it scrolls from there to like Cap's shield, and then but on the top of Cap's shield there's like 5 scratch marks, and then they show the Black Panther. So and it's like and then it shows a trait like a shaded out like view of 4 characters. One you can tell is Black Panther and Captain America, and then the other 2 are kind of like soldiers, but they didn't say what it was or give any details or anything like that. So yeah, it was kind of weird.
Nah, you're capping, bro. Rick, did they add capping to Merriam-Webster?
Capping?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's no. All right, so
cap.
So we know there's going to be a sweet game that we don't know about.
Yes. And knowing video games, it won't come out for another 3 years anyway.
Somehow they're not going to make it exactly what you want, where it's just like, let me go out there and fuck some shit up. They're going to be like, no, instead we're going to make it a card game where it's real-time fucking strategy card game where it's basically you're going to print out everything to play it.
it's kind of like the parks presentation. We got this thing planned, and
it's a bunch of clips. It's choose your own adventure, but you don't actually control it. Yeah, it'll be something like that.
And they got this one, I don't know, like a la Pokemon Go. They're making like
Praise
a
Allah.
Marvel-ish fucking game like that, like augmented reality.
Oh, okay.
Where you make your own hero and you go around doing things in AR. Yeah. And then obviously and I guess there's like, they like quickly flashed them on the screen, so I couldn't even really see them. But the last, what's that one game? The Last Jedi, like Survivor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Cal Kestis. What was that one?
Yeah, it's Jedi Survivor.
Yeah. So, and they got like other games that are coming out similar to that. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Good D23 for you there.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. I try not to overwhelm you, but yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in the park stuff, but it is what it is. Yeah.
So, switching gears here, I had a physical last week, and I kind of said it in the text, and I thought it was kind of funny. This is going to lead into something.
Did you make a set of goals like I did?
So I had to go into the doc. I had a list, right? And it was so funny because I get in there and it's hot as fuck, right? We're in the middle of that horrible, horrible heat wave we've had. So it's 115 outside, humid everywhere, and their AC's not working all that great. It's working overtime to try and keep it alive. You have to wear a mask, and you're hot and you're uncomfortable. So she goes to weigh me, and I'm like, God damn, this stupid scale. The gym scale is literally 5 pounds less every fucking time. It's so frustrating. She's like, well, then you know where you're at. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So then we take the blood pressure, and I'm like, please don't tell me. She's like, really? I was like, I have white coat syndrome, dude. Like, it's going to be high. I was like, I already know you're going to take it twice. Just don't tell me how high it is, right? So she does it the first time, and she's like, I guess I got to take that twice. I was like, I told you. I can't handle it. So I'm sitting there trying to do breathing techniques and shit, and the second one, she's like, all right, you're fine. I was like, cool. So we get into the doctor's office, and like the nurse is talking to me a little bit, and like I'm fumbling around because I hate going to the doctor, and I've been avoiding this shit. And I dropped my little list, and I had the same thing you had, which was basically like, please don't die. What's GLP-1? Like all kinds of shit, right? Doctor comes in, and she saw the list, so she wrote it all down. Because she's like, what's that? And I'm like, oh, it's my list of the stuff I want to talk to him about. She's like, I'll just write it down on his chart. I was like, or I'll hold on to it because that's personal. Like, kind of weird. Literally on there, it says, I got fat. Like, I wrote that because I put, quit smoking, I got really fat. GLP-1? Question mark? All right. I don't need her seeing that, but it's all right. Whatever. So she writes it all down. So the doc comes in and he sits down. He's like, hey. I was like, hey. He's like, I haven't seen you in a couple of years. I'm like, nah, man. He's like, cool. So we kind of go through the whole thing. He's like, all right, so I'm going to tell you this. As long as I've been seeing you, this is the first time I'm going to tell you this, Rick. I'm really proud of you, man. I know you're fat right now. All right. He's like, I know you put some weight on from where you were. You were doing really good. You're in a good shape for a 38-year-old the last time I saw. I was 39 the last time I saw him, right? He's like, yeah, so you were 39. You were doing great just before your 40th birthday. You're about to be 41. Honestly, it's cool that you got fat. And I was like, why? He's like, because you quit smoking, bro. Like, he was really happy about it. He's like, you can quit smoking, so everything else is negated at this point. Just go to the gym, work some shit out. I'm like, all right, sweet. Can you do anything about this, like, for real, though? Like, give me some drugs? He's like, no, you got to do this all natural. I was like, son of a bitch. But then he's like, hey, but because you're fat now, how are you sleeping? I was like, dude, I'm tired all the time. I was like, I could legit take a nap right now looking at you in the face. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you probably got apnea. He's like, you've been snoring? I was like, fucking bad, dude. Yeah. So anyways, weight loss is the name of the game. And I'd already started about a month ago, and I've already lost like 10 pounds, which is cool.
Nice.
But the deal is, we started all talking, right? You, me, and Arthur about potentially challenging each other. And then Duper came out of nowhere, and he's like, oh, fuck that, I'm a badass, blah, 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 blah. Christian mingle and all that shit. So,
oh my God. What does this religion have anything to do with it?
It's the Christian mingle party. He wants to look good for all the ladies in the long pants.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Onlyfarmers.com.
Fucking idiot.
Anyway, he started talking shit, so now it's become an actual thing, and I think next week we'll actually kick it off, which everybody's already started, which is kind of funny. So our baselines suck. We should have waited, but it's okay. Maybe I'll eat a lot.
Not, because my travel schedule has been horrendous, and I have not been able to effectively start. But starting next week, actually Wednesday, bro. Fuck that. I ain't playing around no mo. So
What'd you have for lunch today, Greg?
I had tacos El Gordo.
It was El Gordo, the fat tacos.
Yes. Dude, that place is bomb, bro. Go to that shit. It's fucking good, man.
All right, so you're on my team. I'm gonna need
I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
Okay. So yeah, next week we're gonna actually have a little bit more in depth talk about this, but it is going vaxxed versus unvaxxed, and we're gonna see what happens. Our myocarditis versus his fucking ivermectin.
So does vaccinated include the flu shot too?
I'm
gonna get that
flu shot. I gotta get my flu shot.
Me
I'm
too.
getting boosted too. Are you getting boosted?
I'm not gonna get boosted. No.
It's tailored to the like I want to get this last one and then be done with this forever.
No, because the last time I got boosted, I ended up with COVID. I'm the only motherfucker on this show that's had COVID twice.
No, you're not.
Fuck those guys. Yeah.
I had it in January and I had it in July.
Confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You were like, I got the sniffles from my kids. I'm fucking COVID.
Yeah. Did you take a test? No, I didn't take a test, but it's safe to assume. That's what he said every time. You know.
Yeah.
So,
either way,
I'm done getting boosted, man. But I still believe in the flu shot because I know that shit works for me. So
I'm gonna do both this month, I think, just to get it. Oh yeah, and then on the way out, they're like, "Hey, you want to get your tetanus shot there?" I was like, "Do I need it?" They're like, "It's been 10 years." I'm like, "Oh,
that one's not too bad though."
Yeah,
dude, I still have like a hard lump on my arm from it. I hate that thing.
It's not a tumor.
What about your estrogen injections? Are they still?
No, I need. Well, I've been keeping on the regiment because I'm still pre-op, so
okay.
Things are the way they are.
You're still trying to find out what a woman is?
Everything's cool now. I still have to get my blood work, and you know how that goes with blood work at 40.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's where he's going to be like, oh, shit. But, I get a sleep apnea test now. That's the big thing.
I know. I need one, too. I'm dreading it.
Dude, I don't want to wear a mask.
I don't want to wear one either. Fuck that.
Like, come on. There's got to be another way.
Lose weight. The pulmonologists that I've seen and the other doctors that I've seen, I'm like, well, what can I do tonight? Fucking have to go on this. They're like, well, lose weight. I'm like, for real? Like, I was like, that's literally what you do. Lose weight. Yeah, man, lose weight. Less stress on your neck. Got fat neck. And then
can you hook me up with some fucking liposuction real quick?
Yeah,
or
right.
What?
Can I fuck? How much does a lipo kit cost? Yeah.
Can I do that at home?
God damn it.
Right?
So
I know a guy who has suppliers.
Might have to wrap this up. I'm getting an alert that one of us is no longer being recorded. So
no.
Let's call this a show.
Okay.
Is it me?
All right. We're wrapping up.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.